Okay, let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Tyra. If you're new here, hi, hello. And if you're not new, welcome back. Before we get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 10K. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for even subscribing to me, watching me, taking time out your day to even just support me. I really appreciate it. Today, we're doing a Q&A. I posted on my story last week to ask me some questions just for a Q&A. And I said it could be about anything. It didn't have to be about hair specifically. And you guys sent a decent amount of questions in. I just finished running this morning. So this scarf is wet. So I'm gonna have to throw this in the wash when I'm finished. But this is the flat twist. If you have been following me or you followed me on my other platforms, you saw that I did a flat twist style, like a elevated, fancy flat twist updo. I'm gonna put the iCard above in the thumbnail of that video on the screen, so if you want to go back and watch the video, you definitely can. These are how the flat twists turned out, and these are the same flat twists. I know they look crazy, but I'm trying to find when did I actually do those flat twists. I did them on August 14th. Today is August 26th, so I did them almost 2 weeks ago. So in 2 days, it'll be 2 weeks since I did the flat twist. And you can tell that it's basically been a minute. But it's time to take them down because I'm doing something super exciting to my hair on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. And that's gonna be for a whole other video. So stay tuned for that video because I have something super huge that I am announcing, a new era, some fun things for you guys, so stay tuned. But I need to go ahead and take these down to prep my hair for that day. You guys, my tummy hurts really easily. I'm the type of person that'll get nauseous. If I eat something and my stomach don't like it, it's really quick for my stomach to just hurt and feel off and just, Canada Dries, ginger ales are the only thing that are like my go-to drinks that just make me feel better. So that's why I'm drinking that. So this is the style deconstructed. We're gonna go ahead and just start taking my hair down while I answer these questions. So, starting with the first question, someone asks, what would you recommend for hair products to use when you are allergic to coconut oil? What would you recommend for hair products to use when you are allergic to coconut oil? I don't really know how to answer that question. I think the easiest answer that keeps popping in my head is just use anything that doesn't contain coconut oil, because there's not coconut oil in every single like natural hair care product. So I would just recommend you looking at the ingredient list when purchasing hair products or potentially purchasing hair products, because I don't off the bat just know like what products contain what, you know, so I can't really just recommend any products. But the best way for me to answer this question, if I'm understanding it, is just to look at every single product ingredients list before you purchase it to make sure it doesn't contain coconut oil if you're allergic to it. What is your best wash day combo? I like this question. My best wash day combo would be the Design Essentials Honey Cream moisture length retention detangling shampoo for a moisturizing shampoo. For a clarifying shampoo, it would be the Design Essentials oat protein clarifying shampoo. And for the deep conditioner, it depends on what I'm going for. If I'm going for something just really just like some good moisture, I have a handful of deep conditioners I'll put on the screen right now. I can't name it off the top of my head, but I'll put that on the screen like right now so you can see some of my favorites. But when it comes to the shampoos, for sure, Design Essentials will be top 2 and not number 2. How do you start working with brands in my salon? Or how do I start working with brands in my salon? Okay, I would say as a natural hair influencer, I feel like it's similar if you are a licensed cosmetologist who post your work daily, your posts on social media, your like clients' hair, and you doing that. I feel like if you're very, 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 very consistent with it, you will be sent products just the same way I'm sent products as a regular natural hair influencer, because I follow some natural hair salons, and I think I've seen at least one person that I know. I've seen her partner with some brands to do her clients' hair with, but she posts very consistently. Like, I really enjoy watching her page, and she posts her clients like hair. Like, she posts doing their hair, she posts reels, she posts teaching opportunities, informative content like about her client's hair. Like, if there's a client who has like heat damage, that's her opportunity to teach about what you should do, how to revive the hair. Like, she posts extremely consistent. If not every single day, it's at least every other day. So, and I've seen her partner with lots of brands like Amika, Salon Centrics, Matrix. I've seen her partner with a lot of people. So I would say the same way with me just being a natural hair influencer, I post my hair pretty much every single day, and brands catch on to that. So I would just say be consistent. Like, if you really want to start working with brands in your salon, you need to post your work daily, post the informative content, you know, not just post you doing the hair, but show what's going on with each client's hair, if they're comfortable with it, and teach about like how to revive it if it's damaged, and show like, okay, so this client has this X, Y, and Z going on. Like, just be consistent with it, if it makes sense. What's something that most people don't know about you? I feel like there's a lot that people don't know about me, which is something that like have been on my heart for the past like year. Like, as far as my career, I've always been really big on wanting to be very purposeful in this career space, which in terms go back to me wanting people to know what they should know about me and the things that I want to create and put out there. It's like, whatever what I create is what I want you to know about me. But on a soft-hearted, easy answer, I would say people don't know that I'm a girly girl. I'm a true girly girl. I love all things beauty. So outside of my type for hair, I really do love playing in makeup. I have a platform called Wife in Bloom. So that's what I post. That's the platform that I post all things like lifestyle, beauty, faith, Christ, marriage. You know, I post all things of that on Wife in Bloom. And I feel like if you follow my type for hair and you like my vibe, like my personality, you want to know more about me, definitely follow Wife in Bloom, because that's where I post everything but hair on that platform. A lot of people also don't know that I'm a twin. That's very shocking to a lot of people. I guess it's just like a fun fact about myself. A lot of people thought I was older than what I am. I'm 25, but a lot of people say that they thought that I was older because I just seem so much more mature. My presence on camera just seems mature, which I am. It could be better, but I am. So I'm not your average person when it comes to just like surface level, like just things that don't matter, making friendships that don't matter. Like, I'm a very serious person. I'm a very structured person. A lot of people don't know that. And when I say I'm a very serious person, it's not that I just take everything seriously, but to a certain extent, things that really matter to me, I take seriously. I also have a good sense of humor. I love to laugh. So that's another. I have so many facts. I feel like there's so many things about me that people don't know. I would say that what you get on camera is only just like a grain of salt of who I am as a person. Next question is, how do I get through the very awkward phase of twist looking boneless and short? First off, I feel like the conversation about like boneless twists, that is just dependent on your hair type or hair density, because some people's twists are going to always look boneless because their hair is finer or thinner. Um, Sometimes it looks boneless. Sometimes your hair can be thick and your twists still look boneless because you don't know how to twist. So I would say confidence, depending on whatever your hair is, whether it's thin, it's fine, confidence. Um, I'm one of those people who, with my hair, I feel like my hair is short. I don't feel like I have the longest hair in the world by far. I don't feel like, I wouldn't say my hair, I feel like my hair is medium length. And I feel like I've never been a type of person that just focus super, super hard on length. Like, there are times where I'm like, I don't want to wear my twists down today because they look super short. But at the end of the day, it's a confidence issue. Like, just be confident. Whether they look boneless, whether your twists look off, whether you just don't enjoy the way your face looks with twists, like, confidence. I hope I answered that question. How do I get through the very awkward phase? I would just say confidence. And also, wear your hair in a style that you feel confident. And so if you are wearing twists, since that's what we're talking about, put your twist in some sort of style that makes you feel more confident about yourself or about your twist. So for example, I started doing updos with my twist because I didn't like I wouldn't say that because I do enjoy the way my twists look when they're down, but sometimes I just don't like the way my twists look when they're down. So I started wearing them in updos, and I love the way they look in updos, even though my twists look off when they were down. So that boosted my confidence because I'm like, okay, since I can't wear them down, since I don't want to wear them down, I can wear them down, but I don't want to because I don't like the way they look. I'm going to put them in a cute updo so I can enjoy my twist like I'm supposed to. Hope that answered your question. Love your page. I see you work out. Favorite hairstyle while on, or I asked you while in the gym. What's your diet like? Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Okay, you guys. Let me just use this moment to say that I really do appreciate when you guys tell me that y'all love my page, because behind the scenes, being a influencer, being a creator, having a social media career is not the easiest. Even if it looks like it, there's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes. There's a lot of times where I don't feel confident in my content. I don't feel like I'm doing enough. I feel like it could be much better. But I really, really appreciate when you guys tell me that y'all enjoy. Like, I get that a lot. And I'm like, I'm over here like overthinking, stressing about the way that my content looks or what could be on my page, but y'all are like, I love your page. So that's really refreshing to hear, and it just feels good. So I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me. And yes, I do work out. My favorite hairstyle to wear while in the gym would be mini twist. I just feel like, first off, mini twists are my favorite hair. They're my favorite style in general. Like, I love mini twists. That's why I do them so much. Outside of it being healthy, low maintenance, low manipulation, I genuinely love wearing mini twists because when I'm working out, I can pull my mini twists back. I can put a headband on. I can put them in a bun. Like, they're just so easy. Like, my curls aren't out. I just, mini twists. What's my diet like? I actually eat pretty clean. I made a diet change at the beginning of the year. I wouldn't even say diet. I would say I made a lifestyle change. So that includes like my eating style too. But my husband and I, we eat pretty clean. We eat lots of fruit, eggs, one like sausage, turkey type thingy in the morning, yogurt for breakfast every single day. We eat the same thing every day in the morning. We eat the same thing for lunch and dinner daily. So that is some sort of rice or potato, some sort of protein, some sort of meat, and a vegetable every single day. Very, very, very repetitive, but when it comes to your health, your diet should be 80-20. You can only get so far with the way that you want to look with your goal, your fitness goal, with just working out. Working out is just 20% of it. 80% of it is your diet. So if you want to see a big difference in your body, you got to eat right. You got to eat right. So Meal prepping, eating the same thing, a protein, a carb, a good carb, and a vegetable every single day. And for breakfast, I told you guys what we eat. We don't really drink sugary stuff. We drink water majority of the time. If you do want something that is not water, like for example, this ginger ale Canada Dry, this is a 0 sugar, caffeine free drink. I need it because my stomach hurts. But as you can see, I pay attention to what I buy. Cut out sugar. But yeah, that's what my diet looks like. And mini twists are my favorite hairstyle. How to grow with a teeny weeny afro. Routine. Wash once a week if that's your vibe, or once every 2 weeks if that's your vibe. Put it in a low maintenance, or I guess you couldn't do a low maintenance if your hair is in a teeny weeny afro, but I would just say wash and keep your hair moisturized at all times. If your hair is long enough to do really small twists, do that. If you're not confident in it, just keep it moisturized and just keep it moisturized. Because I mean, you can't really do much with a teeny weeny afro. So I would say keep it washed and clean, keep your scalp clean, and get on a routine of doing that once a week or once every 2 weeks, and then keep your hair moisturized. So leave-in conditioner, a cream, coiling jelly, something of that nature. Yeah, just put your hair in a routine and it'll grow. Someone had asked, can I get the tutorial to my flat twist? And again, I'll put it on the screen here. That is the tutorial of how I did the style that I'm taking down right now. Someone said, not a question, but I love the rebrand. I hope to get to that point when I start again one day. Thank you so much. And I think I know who this is. By the way, I loved your content when you were posting. And also congratulations. I don't know if I should say why I'm saying congratulations, because like personal business, but if you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about. She said, I love the rebrand. I rebranded my lifestyle platform, which I was talking about that earlier when I said Wife in Bloom. That is my new lifestyle platform page for everything. It used to be tyrabooker, but I just felt like tyrabooker wasn't reflecting everything that I wanted people to see about me, because that page was full of just like people who knew me in high school, people who knew me from the college time period, and you know, people from your hometown, people from school will never support you. So it's like that page was horrible on engagement, and it also withheld me from posting who I truly was or who I truly am, because I know those type of people were watching me, not because they enjoyed me, but because they were being nosy. So I was like, okay, you're holding me back from being able to be fulfilled in this space, but you're also not helping me by not engaging with my content. So I'm gonna have to just scrap that page and start over. So now I have Wife in Bloom, which is a new version of what I want people to see about me. Wife, I am married. I don't have my wedding rings on right now because I'm doing my hair. And also, I don't wear my wedding rings throughout the week because I work out so much pretty much every single day. I don't want to scratch my rings up. And my rings are too big for me now because I've lost weight in my hands, and they're literally just like coming off really easily. So I'm a wife. That's where the wife part comes in, and I'm blooming into being a wife constantly every single day, blooming into being the daughter that God has called me to be, blooming into knowing myself, knowing what I like, what I don't like, knowing my worth, knowing my value. So it's just like a play on Wife in Bloom. And I really appreciate that. Even with my type of hair, there's a lot of rebranding that has went on behind the scenes. So I could talk about that in a whole different video, but I really appreciate that. And when you get back to that point, girl, we'll be waiting. Really quick, first side down. I feel like if I were to take these flat twists down, like earlier, they've gotten like, I was like puffy and stuff. I think they're so pretty. Like the spiral effect is really pretty. But I think I'm gonna start doing that. Anytime I know that it's time for wash day soon, I will go ahead and take down the flat twist ahead of time so I can wear it out just a little bit. But I think it was really pretty. Do you use any of the K18 products? If so, what are your thoughts on it? I do have the K18. Ooh, I think it was like the I'm gonna put it on the screen. I bought those products because I had always wanted to try K18. I've only used it once, so I don't really have thoughts about it. But the time that I did use it, that one time, I see what the hype was about. My wash day, so nice. My hair felt so strong, and that's all I can really say about it. So I do like K18. I'm definitely going to be using it more soon, and I think I'm actually going to be using it for an upcoming wash day because I'm prepping my hair for something huge. So I might use it. So you guys will be able to see me use that again. So when I use it again, I will tag you in the video so you can check it out. But from what I've tried, I did really like it. I just can't remember it because I used it once and it was a long time ago. But I do remember saying, like, I definitely see what the girls are talking about, and I definitely will be using it more. And I think I want to buy more of that brand's products. So yeah. Okay, someone said I need recommendations on styles to try my natural hair. Yes, I have some. My favorite styles to do are flat twists, which are what I'm taking down now. Mini twist. You could even do mini braids. I don't do mini braids because I feel like that will take forever. People say mini twists take forever. Try doing mini braids. There's people out here that does mini braids. No, absolutely not. Those are my top three. I mean, they're low manipulation, low maintenance. And I'm not gonna recommend anything that I just know I don't wear anymore, like wash and goes and things like that. So, you could also try a twist out. You could do a regular 2-strand twist. It doesn't always have to be mini. Yeah, those are just some of my top favorite ones. How to get paid collaborations with hair care brands. This kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. You have to be really consistent with your hair, and actually, how do I say this without sounding... There has to be a certain level of passion and purpose behind you posting your hair. I can speak on this topic forever. There are a lot of natural hair creators that call themselves natural hair creators, but are not actually natural hair creators. Just because you have natural hair and you post you showing your hair here and there, doing a hairstyle, does not qualify you to be a natural hair creator or influencer. A natural hair creator and influencer is someone who has passion behind their hair and they're constantly posting about it, informative content about it to teach their followers. They post about it because they want people to learn and not for the aesthetic of look how my hair looks. And a lot of people call themselves natural hair creators, and a lot of people want to become a natural hair creator because they just want free product or they just want to get a paid brand deal. But it's not because you genuinely have a passion for natural hair care. There are a lot of natural hair creators who does not have a passion for natural hair care. You just have natural hair and you post about it once every blue moon. And you do viral hairstyles here and there. But you don't actually teach. You don't actually post consistently of informative content. You don't post hardly about it at all unless it's you just doing a hairstyle for you to do a get ready with me and you leave out the house. I'm going to stop there because I can go on and on and on about that. I can go on and on and on about that topic. But yeah, the question is, how do I get paid collaborations with natural hair care brands? If you truly have a passion behind natural hair care, you post about your hair consistently, you post informative hair care tips, you post all things natural hair care for the people, to teach them, to give them advice, to give them recommendations, suggestions, to give them inspo. inspiration, your work, your platform will speak for itself, and therefore brands will see you and reach out to you for gifted and or paid opportunities. Should I use curling gel or curl butter for my mini twist? Either or is fine. I think it depends on the results you're going for. For me, if I was to use a curl butter, it's because my hair has been probably really, really dry lately, or the weather outside is really, really dry, and I want to keep my hair very, very moisturized, like during the cold season. So during the cold time, I'm probably going to opt in for some sort of curling butter over a curling gel, because gels can be drying. If you want to go for something very light and airy, it's going to give you that bounce. You don't want something heavy, curling gel. So it just depends on like your reason for using the product for your mini twist, if that makes sense. So curl butter, your hair is more dry. You don't really care about the bounciness. You just need the moisture and leaving your hair alone. Curling gel, you like that airy feeling feel. You like the body, the movement. Your mini twists are popping. Your curls are popping within the mini twist. Curling gel. Someone asked, this question is kind of funny. It says, did an Apple Watch burn your hand? Mine got super hot one day and I saw your scar. So funny, because I just talked about this on live about 2 days ago. But I'm actually wearing it today. Interesting that you said that, because I actually don't wear it while I film. But my Apple Watch did not burn my hand. I have eczema, and you can even see it here. All of this is eczema. I have eczema, and on this hand is where you probably saw I have a really big patch under my Apple Watch of an eczema scar. And I work out so much, the sweat gets trapped under my Apple Watch, and it creates this irritation, which causes my eczema to flare up, and then it creates like that darkness, that big ring. So that's what you saw. So I didn't burn it, but it did irritate it to the point where it's so obvious it's a patch. So that's so funny that you recognize that. So funny that you caught on to that, because I actually tried for a long time to hide this hand out of the camera when I'm filming, because I know that patch can probably draw attention. But it's eczema. It's not a burn, it's eczema. Do you recommend Design Essentials hair products for low porosity hair? Absolutely. That is a one and done question, so I'm going to answer it one and done. Absolutely. How to avoid single-stranded knots. Keep your hair trimmed. You should be on a regimen with your routine trims. A lot of the times, single-strand knots come from your hair not being trimmed, over manipulation, not wrapping your hair up at night. It's a lot of reasons why you can get single strand knots, but in order to avoid them, I would say make sure you're wearing your hair in styles that is complementary for your hair texture. So for example, for me, in the beginning, I was wearing wash and goes a lot at one period of time, and I noticed that my hair was not retaining any length, and I would have way more single-stranded knots and a lot of split ends, knowing that my hair looked beautiful in wash and goes, but my texture and the way that my hair grew out of my head, it just didn't really like wearing wash and goes, even though it looked great, and it caused a lot of those single-strand knots. So I noticed when I went in to get my trims, I had to cut a lot more hair off than normal, which means that it looks like I'm not really retaining length, which I guess I wasn't. But I would say that wear styles that complement your hair texture, wear styles that are safe for your hair texture, and keep your hair on a routine schedule with getting trims. So yeah, I actually just thought of something that I can post. So let me actually write that down really quickly. Wait, I think I skipped one. I skipped one question. Someone said, do you wash hair bi-weekly with twists, and how to make it not frizzy? That's my issue. I actually don't wash my hair and twist a lot. I have before, but it's not likely that I will. I typically just take the twist down to wash and then redo the twist. But if I did wash my hair and twist, it would be once every 2 weeks. And then I would just wash in sections, and don't just like go all over your head making the twist frizzy, but like smooth the shampoo down, smooth the conditioner down the twist to lessen that frizz. And when you get out, try to put your, whatever you use to dry your hair, for me, a microfiber towel, put it on there, let the water drip into the towel, take it off, and then apply product or spray and smooth it down the shaft to keep your hair laid down. And of course, like, you can put some mousse or foam in your hand and lay down the top and dry it just so your, you know, flyaways could lay down and things like that. But at some point your hair is going to get frizzy with twists. Like, if you wash it, it's going to have a level of frizz, but I feel like you can kind of manage that depending on how rough you are with your hair while you're washing it. I think that I did it. I think that I finished all of the questions. That was fun, and that went by smoother than it has in the past. I feel like every single time I've ever tried to do a Q&A, it just felt overwhelming. It felt like a lot, and I just didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to. But that was pretty smooth. That was pretty smooth, and we're almost done. My hair too. We got literally 2 more sections and we're done. So let's finish this up. Try to see, is there anything else I should probably just be updating you guys about? Stay tuned for my next YouTube video. It's a big one dropping, like a really, really big one. You want to stay tuned. You want to stay tuned. Thank you guys if you have made it this far into the video. I really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, I just want to thank you guys so much for the love that I get on my videos. I want to thank you guys for supporting me, because I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you guys tuning in, watching, supporting. You guys don't know the world of difference that is made on my account since I've built that community of people who want to be here for me, you know? Like, it's a difference between people that pop in here and there and like a video and comment here and there versus people who literally just support you. Like, my day ones, I see you guys who comment a lot and who just stays up to date with me. I know who you are. I know your handle. I recognize you. So thank you. I really, really appreciate that. We have finished my entire head. I love these mini twists. Not mini twists. I love the way my hair looks when flat twists are taken down. And I feel like I should do this more often. Oh my gosh, I feel like I should do this more often. You guys, let me know how the back looks. I'm washing literally in 2 days, so this is not staying like this at all, but what does the back look like? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I always just say, don't forget to tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend. And I will see you guys with another video soon. Bye. Mwah.